Alright guys, gals, and everything in between, hadn't even watched a trailer for this one when I walked in to see it, and was like, alright, cool. I always love that in a movie when I know nothing about it and I sit down to watch just a movie that I'm like, anything can happen here. I have no idea what's going on, so let's watch it. Sleepless. So Sleepless is a cop thriller film about Jamie Foxx. He's undercover and he's working on a case, and that case is all coming to a head as his son gets kidnapped and he's got to get him back. And it all takes place in one location, more or less, over the course of one night. Overall, I liked this movie. There were some flaws with it, some pretty kind of frustrating ones throughout the film, but it's like a 90-minute cop thriller that was just a casual, fun movie. I mean, I'm not expecting to put this on my top 10 list, but in the end, I actually enjoyed the movie quite a bit. Jamie Foxx playing his role, he did a really great job with what he was working with, which was a pretty straightforward action movie. The character who plays Jamie Foxx's son, he does all right with what he has. And then Dermot Mulroney, I believe the actor's name is, he always does a good job in everything he's in, and he played a kind of like mob boss type figure, and he did a good job. Scoop McNairy, I'm normally a huge believer in McNairy, but this one he kind of overplayed his hand a bit, where he was like, yeah, I get to play a villain, I'm gonna ham it up a bit. You know, with a movie like this, fine, I'll let you run with it, because they know they're not gonna get much recognition for this movie. They know that it's probably not gonna do great at the box office, so they're just having fun with it. They got a paycheck, they might as well enjoy themselves. Now, some of the characters, in terms of the writing, this is where a lot of the issues are. Some of the characters are just dumb for the sake of moving the plot along. I mean, there's a plot where a character as basic as forgets to close a door, and they try and play it off later, where it's like, oh yeah, we did that intentionally. And then you know, the logic kicked on in my brain of all the ways that could have gone horribly wrong, and I was just like, yeah, that's just stupid. And so a lot of those moments that were sprinkled throughout were just kind of bad, that you're like, why are you... That makes no sense. And like, there's a spot with Jamie Foxx in the elevator that it's like, the dude's gonna get away, but instead he's kind of like, gotcha, and you're just like, why are you doing that? So moments like that are sprinkled throughout that you're kind of like, okay, you want to progress the plot. It's not exactly that well thought out, where they're like, oh my god, we got the most genius way to progress the story of Sleepless. Some of the action was filmed a little bit wonky, where it's like the director learned what shaky cam was, and he did it really bad. But then there were a lot of spots that the fight scenes were really, really well done. There's a fight scene in a kitchen that was really, really compelling, the way the director used his camera work. He did that whole kind of thing where when people are being thrown around, the way the camera moves, you almost feel that jolt of energy. That was really well done. There were just a couple spots, particularly the first action scene, that was a little bit sketchy, and I said, ooh, come on, I don't know how that's gonna work, but it ended up working out for me. So Sleepless was, for the most part, an enjoyable movie. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again, but it's one of those films that I had a good time watching it, so I have to say, if you watch it at a discount viewing or a discount screening like a $3 theater or a matinee or something like that, I think you should watch it and have a good time. Watch it with a friend or something. You'll enjoy it. I don't think you'll love it, but I think that you'll say, yeah, that was a good time, especially if you're looking to kill time, you're maybe on an airplane or something like that. Go nuts. You'll have fun. Alright guys, gals, and everything in between, don't forget to like and subscribe. Got plenty more videos coming to you. Love you guys.